Acting Chief Executive Carrie Lam's New Year wish is for lawmakers to pass the government's political reform package. This as celebrations have been held around town on the first day of the Lunar New Year. Ronnie Samtani tells us more.
The sound of firecrackers marked the start of the Year of the Sheep. While firecrackers are illegal, it remains a new territory's tradition. The acting chief executive took part in the festivities this morning. Carrie Lam presided over a lantern lighting ceremony and wrote a New Year couplet calling for social harmony. Lam wished everyone good health and happiness in the new year. She also expressed hope that the government's political reform package will be passed in the Legislative Council. Lam explained that during a recent visit to Beijing, officials in charge of constitutional development expressed the willingness of the Pan-Democrats to communicate with mainland officials. She stressed that the administration will continue to try to arrange a meeting between the two sides. But Lam reiterated that it would not be practical if the only goal of the Pan-Democrats is to ask the central government to retract the reform framework set by the National People's Congress Standing Committee in August. She also said that there shouldn't be any preconditions for the talks. On this first day of the Year of the Sheep, thousands flocked to the Lamchun wishing tree.
It's so beautiful out here, and I love seeing all the cultural decorations, the food, it's just perfect.
What's your New Year wish?
Good health, happy all the time.
Good health, long life, and just prosperity, really.
I have a good results in university.
Apart from the traditional wishing tree, this year couples can cast their hopes and dreams together by tying wooden heart-shaped wish locks to this red rope, which itself symbolizes the destiny that connects two lovers. Over at the airport, there was a Lunar New Year lion dance to get everyone into the festive mood. And this baby boy was born 2 minutes after midnight at Baptist Hospital. Weighing 3.5 kilos, he is the first baby born in the Year of the Sheep. Mr. and Mrs. Chu are the proud parents. Ronnie Samtani, TVB News.
Another holiday tradition is, of course, the Lunar New Year Parade, and it's due to start in Tsim Sha Tsui in less than half an hour, and that's where our Owen Fung is standing by. Owen, Happy New Year, and what's the atmosphere like there?
Thanks, Chris, and Happy New Year to you too. It's really quite windy and chilly out here in Tsim Sha Tsui, but people don't seem to be put off by the weather at all. Not only locals are here tonight, but I also met many tourists along the route. Some of them told me they've never celebrated Chinese New Year before, and they're very excited to see the parade. And guess what? I spoke to some of the performers earlier today, and they're pretty excited about it too. These kids have been learning lion dance for a month. They put the final touches to the routine this afternoon. So how do they feel ahead of the big show? So what will you be responsible for?
Back of the head.
Okay. And are you nervous?
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
Very excited.
The first Lunar New Year parade was held back in 1996. It's celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. 13 floats along with more than 20 groups of local and international performers are taking part in the International Chinese New Year Night Parade. As a warm-up to the main event, the Hong Kong Tourism Board gave out 98,888 K coupons along the route of the parade this afternoon. Many people waited eagerly in the queue for the free gift. This visitor from Taiwan says she feels very lucky to get a coupon. But some didn't seem to know what they were lining up for.
We just followed everyone else off the ferry and we just,
End up here.
got pushed up here.
The parade will set off from the Cultural Centre Piazza. It will go through the streets of Tsim Sha Tsui before finishing at the Sheraton Hotel. Special traffic arrangements are in place in the area. The parade will start in about 25 minutes, and the anticipation is really building up now. And if you do plan on coming out here, do note that many roads have been closed off, and some bus routes have been diverted. That's all from me for now. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Owen. Standing by live in Chim Sa